Hey guys, it's Jenny with Creature Cove, and today we're here for another update of our dear little Siamese twinsies, Tater and Tot. So today is a weigh-in day, which I figured we will do together, and I am just gonna kind of walk you through our little updates with him. But today he was born 9/27 of 24, and so he's about like a month and almost 2 weeks old as of today. I don't think I've done any of his weigh-ins with you guys yet, but he really just only weighs 2 grams. He's always weighed 2 grams. He hasn't gone up or down. I can't see anything. Okay, 0 grams. Let's check it out. Come here, boys. Or girls, I don't know. I don't know why I say that. What are we at?
3 grams.
Oh my God, he's 3 grams, guys. Okay, so I'm super excited about that. That's his first ever increase. And I was hopeful this time only because I have finally got them to eat pretty vigorously. So what I've noticed about them, which is really funny, is that like the more time I spend with them, the more I get to know them like personally. And I find that, oh, he's licking. When I first tried to feed them either head, they would only lick after like almost a minute of the food being like placed like either by their nose or under their chin, where most baby geckos, like I hand feed all my hatchlings, usually if they feel like the wetness under their, let me get you down, under their chin, they'll start lapping within 10 seconds of feeling that food there. So let me spin him so you guys can see him a bit. These guys would take at least a minute before they're like, oh. So I think they're just kind of like delayed maybe in their mannerisms. Maybe they're not the brightest right now, but that is starting to quicken. So now when I feed them, they, at least this head, like I always call Tater right here the main head because it comes like straight off his stalk, his body. So they're more aware, I should say. So they react quicker now. It's like every day, it's baby steps. Every day they get smarter, I guess. But I am super happy with their progress. They've already made it longer than Quasimodo. If you guys saw Quasimodo, he was a 2-faced gecko, and I am not even gonna try to pronounce the word that is called. But it was one whole body, but with 2 faces. He was very cool, very cute. I loved him so much, but he just did not thrive. His mouths weren't capable of taking in the food, and it was a mess, but he lived for a few weeks. But we're over a month and almost 2 weeks now, so we're doing great, and they are doing better, and they're gaining weight. And they're exploring so much more now. They climb everything. They go way up high. They can stick to edges. So he'll climb his little enclosure straight up. They climb in the leaves and sleep on the leaves way up high. They're definitely not as clumsy as they once were. But the other thing I've recently noticed, which to me is absolutely amazing. So our main guy, Tater here, he usually leads the way, and then just kind of this guy gets kind of dragged along with wherever he wants. But I'm gonna see if they'll do it again. I doubt they'll do it on cue, but I'm gonna kind of walk you through what I've noticed. So if I put them in my hand, let me switch it so they have to walk up. Yes, I hold him by his tail, but he literally uses his tail more than any other gecko I know. He really uses it to grab. Let's see if I can get, okay. So if this guy wants to go up and this guy does not, he will actually now throw his head on top of Tater's head, which causes them to lose him. It causes Tater to lose traction, and it will flip him over, and then this guy will take the lead and start pulling him wherever he wants to go. And at first I thought it had to have been an accident when it first happened, because it happens in my hand all the time. And then I replaced him where he was, and he did it again. I really think that he is coming into his own, and he's like, hey dude, I don't want to go where you want to go all the time. So let's go my way now. But it is absolutely amazing. I don't know. I just love them so much. I'm going to try to flip him over for you guys. I try to get looks at his belly as often as I can because it's a little strange. But see how he uses his tail more than any other gecko? So we'll flip him. See, there's something crazy going on in there. Like his umbilicus, where his umbilical cord was attached to the embryo or to the egg sac, it's definitely larger than most geckos. But I mean, otherwise they can flip themselves back over. Whoop. Their motion is really good. Like I said, get off of him. I don't like when you're like that. You're dominant regardless. Don't worry, little guy. Yeah, moving is becoming less tricky. But in any case, that's pretty much our updates for now. I haven't gotten them to eat any more crickets or hornworms since like that other update I did with you guys a couple weeks ago. But they are eating the crested gecko diet. They're just lapping it up like crazy, which I'm fine with because most of my hatchlings actually only get that for quite a while, quite a few months. And he's gaining weight from it. He's 3 grams, guys. He's growing. I can't believe it. I'm so excited. I also did want to put out there, yes, they are Siamese twins. I did a lot of looking into the differences between, like a parasite. They say that, the extra one would be a parasite. I mean conjoined, which is, it's the more technical term, or the more like appropriate term right now is conjoined twins. I am sorry. I didn't mean anything by Siamese twins, but it's conjoined twins. So they do think completely separately. They act separately. They are 2 totally separate personalities, which I guess still begs the question, is it 1 gecko or 2? I'm calling it 2 because they do. I mean, I've been with them every day for their whole little lives so far, and they do have 2 very different personalities. So, so that's where we're going with our little conjoined twins, and I love them to pieces, and I hope you guys love them. They're growing quite the little following, so I'm going to try to do more updates for you guys because we don't know how long these guys are going to be around. But I am gonna try my hardest. I'm gonna continue trying my hardest to get them big enough to get an X-ray and a barium series. We can see what's going on inside of them. And until then, I guess I'll see you for the next update. But I will leave you with some video footage of them moving. I'll just poke him around a little bit because he doesn't just move. He like moves to get somewhere and then finds a spot and stays there for a long time. So I will just shut my mouth and let you guys enjoy a little bit of Tater and Tot and their locomotion. I'll see you guys next time.